Got fishing buddies Grant McCaslin and Ben McCollum going head-to-head fishing for a spot in the Sweet 16. 3-seed Texas Tech taking on the 11-seed Drake. There they are doing the trout fishing thing together. Winner facing Hall of Fame coach John Calipari and the 10-seed Arkansas, Darian Williams. Lays it in. Red Raiders up 6. About 2 minutes left in the half. Williams threading it to JT Toppin, and the Red Raiders are up by 5 in the paint. In the first round, the Red Raiders scored 24 points. They scored 30 in the paint in the first half Saturday. Toppin in the post again, breaking 1,000 career points there. No stopping Toppin. Red Raiders up 7 at the break, and Toppin and Williams combined for more points than Drake in all in the first half, 33-30. Here's Tavion Banks driving and getting blocked by Toppin. And after the play, Ben McCollum, fishing for a call, he gets hooked with a tee. Mid-second half, Texas Tech up 5, Williams puts it in reverse. Red Raiders up 7. Couple minutes later, Elijah Hawkins dishing to Williams, and the Red Raiders are up 8. Williams with a season-high 28 points. Next, Texas Tech possession. Williams to Toppin in the paint, bullying his way and laying it in with the left hand. Red Raiders up 10. Toppin finished with 25, 12 boards, and a couple of blocks. First player in Red Raiders history with 25 and 12 in a tournament game. It's over 2 minutes left. They're up 13. Hawkins spinning, driving, faking the pass, and laying it in. He finished with 16, and Texas Tech goes on to win 77-64. 69 of the 77 points were scored by Toppin, Williams, and Hawkins. The Red Raiders, who love to put up the threes, didn't chuck that many in this one. They only tried 14 of them, only made 2, but still win by 13 points and are moving on.
How sweet is this for you and this team going to the Sweet 16 now?
It's just amazing, man. I love this team, man. We've been through so much. We just stick together. Everybody's unselfish. It's an amazing feeling. I love it for my teammates.
Love this for you guys, and we were really happy to see this happen. You have 9 players on this team with NCAA experience. How much does it give you confidence as you look ahead?
Say it again. My fault.
You have 9 players with NCAA experience, tournament experience. How much confidence does that give you going forward?
It just gives us a lot of confidence knowing that we all been here. Most of us hasn't beat the first round of the playoffs, so it means a lot, man, just to do it with these guys, man. I love these guys. NBA Toppin.
Congratulations.
All right, so coming up on Thursday in San Francisco, California, John Calipari will make his 16th career Sweet 16 appearance as the number 10 seed Arkansas got past St. John's. They busted that bracket. They'll take on the 3 seed Texas Tech. They're playing a double-digit seed for the 3rd straight game. The brackets have opened up a bit for the Red Raiders, but Arkansas stands in their way, the 4th time in the Sweet 16 in the last 5 seasons for the Razorbacks. Hey everybody, welcome into the HQ studio. Russ Thaler, Dan Dickau, Tim Doyle, and we just saw Texas Tech, team that likes to put up a lot of points. They put up some points, not as many as normal, but they got past Drake. No surprise to you. And how they did it, any surprise at all?
Well, they were able to speed up Drake a lot more than I thought they would. Drake plays at one of the slowest paces in the entire country. Their execution in the half court is usually really good. That's a calling card of Ben McCollum's teams when he was at the Division II level. Bennett Sturts had another nice game, over 20 points. But at the end of the day, Texas Tech and their size, their versatility, JT Toppin, and in particular Darian Williams, was just too much.
50 points in the paint. Ouch. Texas Tech only made 2 3-pointers and
2 for 14.
You want to know why? Because they shot 68% from 2-point range. Because they got a lot of shots like that, directly at the rim. You know, Dan hit on it. This was just too much length, too much athleticism, too much money, like NIL versus non-NIL. Get used to it. Like, this is what it is. A 16 will never beat a 1 again, ever. You know, because those 16s that won, that was before Purdue had an NIL structure. It was before Virginia. Tony Bennett, bye-bye, I don't want to deal with this anymore. He didn't really have an NIL structure. So we've seen a tournament where, you know, Drake has a little budget, but nothing in comparison. And when you put an eyeball test to this game, well, Texas Tech had bigger players. They had more athletic players. They were stronger. They scored closer to the rim. that was really the difference in the game.
Look, they're now in the bracket busted portion of this region because Arkansas, a team, by the way, that is more like their own size when it comes to NIL and the kind of athletes that are on that squad, but they have to be happy they're not facing St. John's instead of Arkansas, no?
Probably, yeah. I mean, St. John's was a juggernaut this year, and even their losses were so impressive. But they had an Achilles heel, and it obviously reared its ugly head against Arkansas. Arkansas worries me, Dan, because they have talent. And even though they didn't shoot it great today, they only made 2 3-pointers. Their guards can be electrifying at times. DJ Wagner, John L. Davis, their big guy's been playing with a lot of confidence. I think this is a good game. I do think Texas Tech's going to be favorite in this game.
Yeah, I think Texas Tech will be the favorite as well. I think when you look at Arkansas, Boogie Flan played a lot more minutes in his first 2 games back than maybe you expected. So was there something that John Calipari wasn't comfortable with some of his other more experienced throughout the second portion of the season perimeter players? But overall, when I look at Texas Tech, I don't think Arkansas has an answer for JT Toppin. I mean, he's that good of a player, over 20 points, 10 rebounds per game on the season. And then Darion Williams is a unique matchup for anybody in college basketball because he's a wing with great size, about 6'6", but he's wide body, he's big in the rear end. He'll back you down. And I don't know if Arkansas's perimeters who will guard him have the ability to kind of withhold that kind of back down game. And I don't know if their bigs with the length have the ability to kind of not reach or not poke or stay down on shot fakes. I think he's going to be an interesting matchup for him.
Well, congratulations to Texas Tech. You and I have known Grant McCaslin a long time. He was at North Texas. He had gone to the tournament. And guys like us were just waiting. Who's going to give him the job? Well, it's got to be Oklahoma State. I'm sure they wish they would have done that. But I think he's capable of coaching anywhere. Like North Carolina, a blue blood, like he's that level of basketball IQ. He was always like a defensive guy, like grind you out, win like 55. Now he's got athletes. Well, now he's got money. So now he's got athletes, he's got scoring. Like now I've watched him coach. His sauce is different at North Texas than it is at Texas Tech. I think this team is super exciting.
By the way, how about props to his friend, Ben McCollum? 31.
Bye-bye, Ben. Get
31 wins in his first season. Is it his only season at Drake?
Bye-bye.
Iowa? Is that where he's going?
Bye-bye.
It's hard to say. It very well could, but yeah, I think it shows you when you're a terrific coach at the Division II level, if you are able to put together a roster at the Division I level that fits your eye, you can have success in a hurry there. It just so happened that the players that fit that were his players at the Division II level.
4 starters he brought from Northwestern State.
Unbelievable job by Ben McCollum in year 1.
I like Iowa City. By the way,
That's
Iowa.
where Ben McCollum's from.
Yeah, so he must have alerted officials at other schools or got the word out that he's going to Iowa. It's going to be a fantastic hire. Iowa is my favorite state in the United States. Have you ever been there?
Absolutely.
Okay, there's only 2 things they care about, beer and sports. And in my life, Dan, those rank really high on my list as well. And they got a fantastic coach there. They have an electric fan environment. They show out. Obviously, Caitlin Clark, we all know how they showed out for that. But Ben McCollum, he was strategic. He had a lot of job opportunities. He was like, no, I want Drake. Went to Drake. It's going to be a short stay. He deserves it. And now he takes Bennett Sturts with him wherever he goes. Intriguing story.
All right, so Drake is out. Ben McCollum likely out as well, perhaps going to Iowa, but Texas Tech is moving on into the Sweet 16 where they will face Arkansas on Thursday in San Francisco. Dan Dickau, Tim Doyle. Gentlemen, thank you very much. The madness is most certainly here. It is live, and you can check it out, of course, on CBS, TBS, True TV, TNT, and you can download the March Madness Live app to watch every game, anywhere, anytime, live.